need to get plugs, like musical plugs that proper singers have. You know, when someone's singing and it's off and they touch their earpiece.
Oh, yeah.
Like Miley Cyrus and shit.
You should just do it without the plugs. I think the motion will just get you there. If you go like, ow, I hit my fucking head on the shelf.
I feel like your chair moved back.
I know. Yeah, it's got me all discombobulated. But if you just plug one ear and you go like, I think it'll get you there.
Right. Well, singing, we have a singer here. We have a guest.
Yeah, we should ask him.
This is Toby Morse, and you're a professional singer and have been your whole life.
Most of my life, but I don't know how professional I am, or how much of a singer I am. But yeah,
well, because you're
try.
in a punk.
Yeah.
But so
can I have a question?
Guys
do you do that intro every time? Do you sing that every time?
Yeah.
You never thought about recording and just keep playing it? Or
no, because
it's amazing.
I might get better at it.
And you're talking about in-ear monitors; those are sick.
Thank you.
That's what those
musician.
are. Yeah,
in-ear monitors,
which I've never used. I've tried before, but you can't feel the energy. It's hard to have that. Everything's like that, and you only hear yourself. It's hard to hear the band and get the energy behind. It's really hard, especially if you jump around like I do and run back and forth, dive in the crowd. If I just stood there with a mic,
they're coming out for sure.
Yeah, it'd be different.
Right.
You're a pretty sick singer. That was pretty intense.
Yeah. He's always going to say nice stuff.
No, I'm serious. Anyway, I try to sing. I try to sing, but I was never like a professional trained person, you know.
You never got lessons?
At one point I did because I was blowing my voice.
I knew it because that's the lesson that is worth getting for everybody. That you sing consistently, you're going to blow your voice out.
Totally. So if you start doing like 9, 10, 15, 20 shows in a row,
right,
you have to learn where to sing from. So there's this lady, Melissa Cross in Manhattan, and the thing's called Screaming in Zen. You can look her up. She's done every metal from Lamb of God to every
What's
band.
her name?
Melissa Cross.
That's who you did.
That's who I did.
What? That's my homie. That's crazy. You serious?
She's the best. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you know.
Yeah, because that was my one question was because we had a band and there was rehearsals and I would not be in the band until we had a gig and then we'd rehearse for a week. And by the end of the week, I had no voice because I didn't sing correctly.
Yeah.
And the craziest headaches and shit for the first couple of days because I'd do it. I'd get better as the week went on.
Yeah.
But the first couple of days I was doing it so incorrectly that it would trash me for the rest of the week.
Yeah.
So I always wanted to figure out how to do that without hurting myself.
Yeah. How'd you find her?
She came on the show.
Oh, wow. Awesome.
Yeah. She's been on the show a couple times, right?
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah. I love her, man. She's the greatest.
Toby, was there a specific like H2O show that you remember calling for the inner earpiece? Like it was such a big venue where that it was offered and you're like, all right, I'll give this a shot.
I think it was when, for 1 second out of 26 years in this band, did we want to try to be professional? Because in punk rock, like like my friends, we started the band because we want to start a band. Like we weren't professional musicians. We just wanted to we had something to say. We wanted to be part of the scene. And so, yeah, but then at one point you play so much, you start getting shows opening up for bigger bands and bigger audiences. And then you kind of want to step it up and become like a real band and be tighter and sound. Because we have 3-part harmonies. We have 2 guys playing guitar, they're both singing. So yeah, took vocal lessons, and then we tried those. We got our ears get fitted for them, and then we tried it out for a couple shows. I wasn't having it, man. And it was just on a bigger tour. I was just trying to be professional, but it wasn't us.
Yeah.
Nobody in your band wears them.
No.
It didn't work for any of you.
No. It's crazy. My brother's in the Offspring, so he probably does that now. It's a different level.
But he didn't at the start.
Not in H2O, but he's in a different band now. So on that level,
your brother's
Offspring.
in the Offspring?
Yeah.
What does he play?
Plays guitar. No, he plays bass now.
But what was he playing in Offspring?
He was playing guitar on the Offspring, and then they got rid of their original bass player, and he became the full-time member bass player. But he's been there for 10 years.
Was he
a
bass? What is he?
He turned to bass player at 50 years old. He's been a guitar player his whole life.
So he was a guitar player?
Yeah.
And they were like, we want you to play bass.
We want to make you official member, but you're going to take place of the bass player.
And he was like, yeah, fine.
Yeah, because he loves them. He's with them 10 years. They treat him, it's a great crew over there, you know?
Did they get like some other guitarist that's hot shit or something?
I don't know. He was in the back. They had 3 guitar players, so he was playing in the back. He had like a little podium thing he was standing on.
Wait, there was 3 guitars?
Yeah.
So there were people in the band that weren't in the music videos?
Yeah, he's only been there for 10 years, so yeah.
I thought Offspring was like 4 people.
Well, there was always, don't quote me, there's always somebody in the back like playing keyboards in the back or so. He wasn't up front. Now he's up front. Now he's the bass player.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah,
know.
and he probably wears those because they're super professional.
Understandably, and they don't jump into the. He probably
No.
doesn't jump into the crowd with his bass guitar on.
No,
Yeah,
he doesn't.
so that would help as well. I know
Yeah.
from those. I had those earpieces for car racing, and they did help because it's so fucking loud out there. And when the spotter's telling you stuff, I couldn't hear it.
Yeah.
Like I'd put my finger on the earpiece,
Yeah.
or try to push the helmet and be like, "What?" And there's a button you have to press to talk to him. And I'm like, that is a lot. Like,
Yeah.
and oftentimes I feel like he would try and tell me something that was important to know right then.
Mm-hmm.
And if it was already gone, if I go, what? And then he tells me that information is no longer useful.
Yeah.
So I got those and they did help, but I didn't, but they still, I could feel sometimes they'd loosen up and then you'd be fucked. It would come out and I can't hear
You
anything.
get all sweaty and shit. Like it's, yeah.
So every time somebody puts their finger to the ear when they're singing, they have one of those things in, or do you think it's
No,
like...
no. There's two things. You can have the monitor, but there's also, if you think you're out of key, if you put your finger over your ear, you can hear your voice in your head better.
True.
Oh, okay.
So that's like a thing that singers probably do.
I didn't know if it was like
make
that thing
sure
in Tropic Thunder when Ben Stiller is like firing the gun and he's got his hand out holding the imaginary belt of bullets, like Rambo.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and you see sometimes in the award shows where some people just they rip it out and have it hanging there because maybe it's off. There's something's weird
It's
about
fucking
it.
with them, right?
Yeah,
I always thought sometimes they touch it because they want the guy on the monitor that they're trying to tell him something's wrong.
that's
So
a
I
good
see
point.
that sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like he or she is not adjusting. She's notifying someone, hey, I'm too loud or I'm something, you know?
Wow, I never thought about that. You're probably right. Like, yeah, it's a
So
sign.
I feel like I've seen people bitch before where they're trying to bitch, but also they're doing a show in front of people. So it's, you don't want to tell the crowd that you can't fucking hear
yeah, it's only they only know this means. Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
it's true.
So I
That's
think
probably true.
I've done it a few times where I might, I'll be, because I'm less professional. I'm just like, I'll do that, which means turn it up.
I do that for the monitor guy. Like, hey, like that.
Right.
Monitor's up. Yeah,
So how many years? 20.
26.
And are you slowing down right now or are you?
As for the past 2 years, yes, we played like 7 shows. All of our tours from like 2020 got moved to this summer.
So you're back in it this summer
We'll see. We'll see what happens. You don't know.
because of other shit.
Yeah.
Right?
But yeah, I mean, we've been going. This is the longest I've been at home with my wife for like ever since we've been married, like 2 years straight. So like, it's crazy, man.
Do you like that?
No, I do love it because I have my son. I love it. Yeah, like I'm very lucky. I've been married 25 years. So like, but my wife says the reason we've been together for so long is because I would leave and come home. She could get rid of me to go on tour. So now it's just like, it's weird when everything just stops, because we're doing it so much.
So you're like a road guy usually.
Yeah.
Like a lot of your year is on the road.
Yeah. And I was lucky because I had my wife with me for the first 10 years before I had my son. So we traveled the world together. She was selling merchandise.
Oh,
So I'm
shit.
super lucky. And then we had him and then started bringing him on tour. And he was a baby. Took him to Japan a couple of times and everywhere. He's been traveling with us since he was young. But
Homeschooled?
no, this is when he was super young. We took him.
So when he got to school
Yeah.
age, then she had to stay.
Yeah, exactly. So then I'm leaving my wife and my son. That made it super hard because I'm a super emo dad,
Emo dad. You mean you care about your children?
I love playing music, but I just hate leaving. You know what I mean? I hate the whole process of going to the airport, just getting on the plane. Once I'm there with my band and,
How long do you go on the road before you come back?
I mean, we used to do like, when I didn't have a son, it was like 6 to 8, 9 weeks, a couple months at a time, have a couple of days off, go back on tour again, on the Warped Tour, back and forth. Like, it was gnarly, man. We grinded so hard in the beginning.
Yeah.
You had to.
And now
And
you
now-
don't have to.
No, now we can just go and play 10 shows here and there. We go. So we have like 26 shows. This is a crazy one. We got 26 shows in a row, no days off this July coming in Europe. And I love that. I love just going and like having no days off.
Do you make a lot of money out of it?
We never made a lot of money from it, but you make the most money out of touring and merchandise.
Do you like money?
Not really.
Seems like that.
I really don't, to be
So
honest.
I feel like out of anybody, I know we're
I have a weird
new
thing
friends,
about it.
but
Yeah.
it seems like everybody that's ever been successful in the world. And it seems like you've also arranged a lot of meetings between other celebrities meeting each other and making millions of dollars in the process. And you don't seem like you want any part of that. You just want them to unite and be successful. You're a fucking weird guy.
I love connecting people.
It seems like that.
I love that. I love connecting awesome people with awesome people. I just love that. I love like all my diverse group of friends to do all kinds of cool things, you know?
Is it odd to organize all these people who obviously seem pretty invested in being successful, which comes along with trying to make a lot of money, and you're not? I mean, you want to be successful, but you're way more in tune with what makes me happy.
Yeah, what makes me happy.
Like, if I get all the money in the world, that's not going to make me happy. But these people seem to get off on it, so I'm helping them. Yeah,
I mean, we own our house. I'm happily married. I have an awesome son. I do what I love. I play music. I podcast. I have my merchandise. I'm comfortable. Health is super important. I'm healthy.
Children's book.
The children's book has dropped. Yeah. So like, for me, success is just is happiness. It's not. It's not finance. You know what I mean? So and I'm very lucky to do what I love still. So yeah, I've always been like that. Always connecting people and lacing. If somebody gives me free shit, I give them free shit. I just love spreading. I don't know. I've just been like that.
It's always been like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Always.
What triggered this? Or
I don't know.
When you were a kid, were you like that?
I can't. Not really. I mean, maybe. No, probably when I got out of high school and moved to New York by myself, I started meeting all these people, and you know.
And somebody was very positive around that era because it rubbed off.
Yeah, for sure. The people that took me under the wings in the New York hardcore scene, they took me in. I was sleeping on couches all throughout Queens and different bands and roadieing and stuff. Everybody took me under the wing. And
hardcore scene is pretty positive.
Yeah, I mean, I connected to the positive side of it because there is some hard, street
angry people.
Yeah, that are my friends as well. But I didn't grow up the way they grew up. I come from a different place. So but I love their music. But I also love bands like 7 Seconds and Minor Threat and Descendants and these bands who had these melodies and these really amazing lyrics that was singing about things that nobody was singing about.
Man, 7 Seconds.
Do you know 7 Seconds? Yeah,
I used to listen to 7 Seconds when I first started skateboarding. That was one of the first bands I was into.
What?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't even know who they are. Like, I don't know what they look like. I just know that, I had a tape, 7 Seconds. So I listened to the tape over and over again.
Yeah.
I think that and like Suicidal Tendencies might have
been
around about that time as well.
Yeah.
I was probably like 15 into that shit.
Yeah.
So funny.
We were talking about punk the other day. You like the aggressive, angry shit. And for me, Sex Pistols was dope, but I didn't know what a Bullock was. I didn't know about the UK. Their first record. I loved it, but I couldn't relate to what they were talking about.
Right.
And to me, punk rock was almost like, fuck your parents and anarchy and all this shit. But I love my mom. She raised 3 boys on her own when my dad died. So I had love for I couldn't relate to like all this shit, So then I found hardcore, and hardcore to me was like, let's just not complain about shit. Let's actually do something and make a difference.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the hardcore bands are talking about animal rights and straight edge and veganism and, changing the world. And that's the shit I really connected to.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here today to tell you about the wonders of Athletic Greens.
Athletic Greens, AG1.
Everybody wants to be healthier, take care of themselves. Sometimes your lifestyle is just too busy and it's hard to prep a gigantic meal that's healthy and gets you all the vitamins you need.
You need some vitamins.
And how you going to get those, Jason?
Athletic Greens.
That's right. Just one tasty scoop of HE1 contains 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients, including a multivitamin, multi-mineral, probiotic, green superfood blend, and more.
Vitamins and minerals.
In one convenient daily serving, the special blend of high-quality, bioavailable ingredients in a scoop of AG1.
AG1!
Work together to fill the nutritional gaps in your diet.
Gaps!
Support energy and focus.
Focus!
Aid with gut health.
Good health!
And digestion, and support a healthy immune system, effectively replacing multiple products or pills with one healthy, delicious drink.
My tummy feels nice.
To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you an immune-supporting free 1-year supply of vitamin D.
Oh!
And 5 free travel packs.
Travel packs! hurts.
with your first purchase if you visit athleticgreens.com/JES today. Again, simply visit athleticgreens.com/JES. Take control of your health. Give HE1 a try.
Manscaped are fantastic people. They make fantastic products. I've been using them a lot lately since they've become a sponsor. And I'm a man who is quite clumsy. I'm a magnet for stupid. I've had some bad experiences trimming my babushka, to put it delicately.
So gross.
I've gotten nicked. I've gotten sliced. And it ruins your day. And it's horrifying. So far, my track record with using Manscaped products, the groomer, the buzzer, they have these razors that I don't know how they do it, but I have not nicked myself yet. Knock on wood.
I feel like a babushka is like Elizabeth Taylor's vagina.
That's what I look like when I'm not using Manscaped.
Like mid-'80s, teased.
Yeah, it's weird to call you have a babushka.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
Right.
Nope.
I shave my toes with it.
That's great.
Very versatile products.
Yep.
Get 20% off and free shipping with the code Ellis at manscaped.com. That's 20% off with free shipping at manscaped.com and use code Ellis. It's a new year. No pubes in 2022 with Manscaped.
Get out of here, pubes!
Do you like Hatebreed?
Yeah, it was my boys. Yeah,
Yeah, because what's his name?
Jamie Jost.
Jamie
Awesome.
Josta was
Sweetheart, man.
When I had the show on Sirius, I met him a few times, and he at first it kind of annoyed me because he's like, you know what you could do, and I'm like, I know what I'm doing, like who the fuck is this guy who's got all the answers? So I like was a little off put for a second, but then I listened to his music and I'm like, oh, you're like a motivative guy.
Totally.
Like everybody you bump into, you're gonna motivate them because that's your fucking thing.
It is. And he told me I should start a podcast, and he sent me my Focusrite, which I still use. He sent that to me. He goes, you need a podcast. He was pushing me and pushing me and pushing me. So he's the reason why I started one, because of him.
Because he's been in it for ages.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
totally. Yeah.
How long ago did you start yours?
I only maybe 2 years
So during the pandemic.
before the pandemic, actually.
Oh, right before.
Yeah, I have like 150 episodes out now. Yeah.
So do you feel like when stuff goes back to normal and you're touring like you used to, will you be able to fit in both?
Yeah, I don't know if it's ever going to go back to normal touring, to be honest. And I don't know if I want to go that hard at 51 years old. You know what I mean? I'm comfortable right now. But I also don't want to get too comfortable because that's not good either.
Yep.
You know? So like, we'll see. We'll see how it comes. We had several shows this year. It's weird because now there's this thing where kids are buying tickets, but then the day of the show, there's like this percentage of people that aren't even coming.
Why?
But they want to support you, not get a refund,
shit.
give you the money, but they don't feel like going out to it because they're not sure about the vibes right now. It's interesting.
No shit.
It's happening to all the bands, all the tours.
So then you have a sold out show that doesn't look sold out.
Yeah. I had a sold out.
Appreciate the help, but also
Exactly.
fuck, that's really bumming me out.
So I booked a 50th birthday show in New York. It sold out. I had 2 nights in what year would that be? 2020 was supposed to be my birthday show. And then it got moved and we just played it in 2021. But people had waited a year to see the show. So by the time the show came, we had all these people not coming. It was crazy. We had a great show, but there was missing a couple hundred tickets per night.
Yeah.
Because your life changed. People's lives changed crazy in 1 year, man.
Yeah, if you're on the fence,
Yeah.
and people going out, people have life, it interferes with a lot of things.
A lot happens in a year.
You put, I could get fucking sick
Totally.
and die on the top of it.
Yeah.
It's
So
definitely.
yeah, it's a different. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
But you think that this is a forever thing, it sounds like to you.
I just don't know how it's going to change music and what the rules will be in different country, different states. It's all different, man. I hear different rules in Germany, and we're supposed to go to do a UK tour in April. I'm stoked about that, but I'm not going to get too stoked until it's like announced. I have plane I'm not going to think about it. That's one thing that I learned during the pandemic is like not to stress about things I have no control over. That's what it really taught me that.
I'm glad the pandemic helped you.
Somebody. I'm saying in that way though, because I kept stressing about all these shows and this and that. Like I have no control over that shit,
Right. Yeah, I feel like I learned that from pitching TV shows.
Mm.
That was the big one for me where I was like, oh, nothing's really for real until it's like actually happening.
Yeah.
Because it's, oh, we're doing it. We're not doing it. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going there in my head anymore. I'm just going to be like, yeah, it sounds good. I would love to be a part of that if it happens. No, Jason, it's happening. I'm like, good. I'll look forward to it when it does happen then.
Yeah,
But I
until you
never
see
think
it.
it's in the bank.
Yeah.
I just, because in my
I can't
experience,
imagine all that
it's never
stress.
been.
Yeah, the excitement for it too, you know?
Because I've had that. I've had it where it's done. I was taught green lit. And I'm like, and then I think within the same week, the show got canceled.
Damn.
I'm like, what's green lit? It's like, it's a done deal. And I'm like, so we're done. It's a done deal. Yeah, man. I'm like, cool. No.
And greenlit before you sign anything? Did they say
'cause
greenlit
I've had
before?
2 that were greenlit
okay.
and didn't happen. One, the Fuel TV show
Oh yeah.
that I told you about.
Yeah.
And then somebody bought Fuel TV.
Mhm.
So they were like, yeah, we don't want that show. So that was it.
Damn. Yeah, it's gotta be the same thing with like, you know, trying out for movies or different roles and stuff too, getting stoked on that.
Those
man.
guys get rejected all day.
Yeah, man.
Until you're like hot shit. It's just constant. That's even worse. I'm not an actor, but I had an agent when I was a pro skateboarder that got me into stuff like that, where I ended up asking not to be a part of that because I wasn't worthy of auditioning. I didn't act. I can't read.
Yeah.
Like all these things that you're putting me. Yeah, the craziest one was a drill sergeant. Remember the guy what's the fucking movie, the famous movie where the dude shoots himself, the war movie?
Arlie Ermy from Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket,
the old guy that's like, you know, private fuckface or whatever.
Hard,
what's all the things that he says.
Yeah.
They wanted me to do that guy's part and put like old makeup on me.
What?
And they go, yeah, try and be like this guy. So he's doing it, but they wanted me to be him. Like, if I could, then I'd take the role. And
Holy shit.
I'm like, this, what? Go and pile guy, like do that. I can't do that guy. I'm Australian.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many things wrong with that. And they're like, just try it. So now I'm just trying to be that guy in front of like 4 people in a camera in a room.
I can see you being a badass guy like that though in a role. I can see that.
I couldn't. Acting is not it's a lot. It's like comedy. I feel like at first I did not understand what it was that you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Acting is like, yeah, I'll say the words. No, can you say it a different way? No, I can't. I don't even understand the question. I'm saying it. That's all you're gonna get.
Did you have lines in Mall Cop?
Yes, and they were in the deleted scenes on DVD.
Oh shit.
And then you got someone replaced you in ADR. You got dubbed over.
Oh, for
Yeah,
real?
I even went there and did the voiceover, and someone did the voiceover over my voiceover because it was so bad.
Yeah, but you get paid for lines though. That's even
I
if they're
did.
not in there.
Yes,
That's
I
great.
did. I got paid a lot of money because I did my own stunts. I had a fight with Kevin James
Oh, that's right. You told me
in the
that.
tanning booth. And he told me, he's like, you're going to be pumped. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you're doing your own stunts. And I'm like, what does that mean? He's like, you'll see. And I was like, okay, I didn't really think much of it. And then the check for that was like 5 times bigger than all the other ones. I was like, oh.
Damn.
Because we had to, because he trained MMA as well. That's how I got the gig. His friend, Ryan Parsons, was my coach.
Okay.
And he was like, oh, you want a skateboarder? It looks tough. I got a guy at the gym right now. And all of a sudden I was on this list that I shouldn't have been on. All these other skateboarders had auditioned. They knew what the movie was about. They knew their roles. I showed up and they're like, do you have your skateboard? I was like, yeah, why? I did not know that I was skateboarding the entire time.
And that was a big movie too, man.
It was #1 in the country for 2 weeks.
Wow.
So it worked out.
And Mike Vallely's in both those? He was just in part 1.
No, I could tell. Rooftop, Rick Thorne,
Oh, Eric Thorne, that's right.
and MV. They were all friends with the director.
Got you.
And they broke down and they were doing lunches after the filming. And I was going back to this broken down shoe store to do the Jason Ellis show every day.
Mm.
So I never saw them. One time I went out to one thing with them and I was like, oh, this looks fun. You guys have probably been having a good time. Because I was in Boston for 3 months, I think,
Wow.
living at the W.
Damn.
It was pretty cool. But it was also very lonely because I just went there, did my thing, and then I had to leave immediately to go do the Jason Ellis show
Yeah.
or get ready for the Jason Ellis show, whatever the fuck it was. It was just it seemed like I was just in there a lot.
Yeah.
And then they'd be socializing. And when I was done with the show, I'd go back to my room. So I never, and I could tell they were networking. And I was still on that path of, I don't know you, so I'm not kissing your ass. I don't want to fucking know you. If you want me to come out, you got to ask me. Or I'm not coming out. I'm not trying to socialize. So that ended my acting career was.
That was
They were like, yeah, note to self, don't hire him. Like that guy's not even like, where was he? But I don't know.
You're
I
still getting
also-
punched in the face in movies?
Am I?
No, you got it in Chips.
Oh yeah, yeah. But see, that's getting punched in the face.
Yeah.
If you want to get somebody, if you want to punch someone in the face in a movie, I'm really good at that.
you're the
punch
guy
me.
to hit.
Yeah, because you can really do it.
Mm.
I said to Dax, and this is how we became friends. I was in a trailer for 12 hours. So I'm already
12
pissed.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah, yeah.
care about the movie. I don't want to be an actor. I'm already well aware I don't have any chops for it.
Mhm.
So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? They finally call me in there, and I go into this room, and I've already got a shitty attitude. And Dax is like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. He's like, you enjoying yourself? And I was like, yeah, it's fun. And he could tell that I didn't care to be there. And he's like, who doesn't care about being, you know what I mean? Like, I'm giving you a shot. And I'm like,
Yeah.
shot for what? Like, just punch me in the face. And then I was like, you better make it fucking count, dude. I ain't fucking waiting 12 hours in a trailer for no reason.
Damn.
And he was like, all right. And he had like a glove on that had that carbon fiber on the knuckles.
Okay.
So yeah, he punched me in the face pretty good.
Holy shit.
And that was it. And I was like, bye. And then he messaged me like, I want to be on your show. And I was like, why? Why would you want to know me?
He's the one who got you that part though?
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Well, actually, no. Dave Castillo, who owns Asterix knee braces, moto guy, and a stuntman, like a
Okay.
professional stuntman, who's good friends with Dax. And Dax is like, I'm going to punch you in the face. And he's like, no, you're not. And he's like, do you know anybody? And he's like, yes, I do. And then he called me, and I was like, hell yeah, you can punch me in the face.
That's the same with the mall cop. You're the guy to call.
Yeah.
The badass fighter, skater.
That's why I think I'd be good in John Wick, because you could just punch me in the face a lot, and then cool.
That'd be sick to have you in there.
Yeah.
I know they're making another one too. They're gonna keep making them probably, but
Why not?
I know.
They're great.
It's so good, dude.
Yeah. Like I can't. That's one of those ones where it's like, like 6, 7.
Yeah.
I'm like, cool. Let's
Yeah.
go watch it.
I could definitely see you getting killed by Keanu.
Right?
And you've already got combat experience, so you could be one of the guys that puts up a little bit of a fight.
Couple of blocks before I get hit in the face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not just
should do
getting
that.
Check,
fodder.
check, whack, whack. I can do it. Yeah, I would love to do that stuff. The whole acting thing. I can tell there's like a lot of other work in that, and I just don't have the bug. You know, like acting, comedy, I have the bug. I want to
Yeah.
do it. I want to learn. I think about it.
Yeah.
But acting, I never felt the urge to. I wasn't doing well at the start, so I shut myself
Mhm.
immediately. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, you're not natural at this.
You would have been good on Oz.
Oh, I said, watch that. That's
Oz
right.
was sick.
Yeah,
Remember
that was
that?
a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a lot of friends who got to be on it because we were tatted up and stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Have you ever made the foray into acting?
No,
No?
I never have.
Have
No
you been
desire
asked?
or just never
I was
been
never
asked?
asked. No,
Huh.
no, I really wasn't. No, I'll be down to try it for sure. You know.
I could see you getting killed by John Wick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be down
you
to
should
do that
fight
too.
John Wick on a mini ramp, you fucking madman.
Ooh, that'd
this
be
guy,
sick.
man, we should do a show about him skating mini ramps.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's the most dangerous person I've ever seen on a mini ramp. Who's a regular mini ramp skateboarder? So I'm like, how are you still alive in one piece if you skate like that?
I know. when I was skating, he asked me, he's like, "Why are you wearing knee pads?" I'm like, "I always wore pads," and he's like, "Now I know why you wear knee pads."
Yeah, he dropped in. I was like, man, you should put a helmet on as well.
Why? What happened?
He ain't fucking playing, man. Like everything he does is full scale. You know, on a mini ramp.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna do an indie nose pick. Indie nose picks. There's a way to do it where you're safe, and there's a way to do it where if it goes any remotely wrong, you're fucked. And
Yeah.
That's how he does it.
Oh, shit.
Because those are the best
He
to do
puts
on
all
vert.
his weight on that truck, and if that truck doesn't land right where it's supposed to, fucking look out.
I know. I had some bad slams that day.
And then his 51-year-old ass has to start scrambling to get out of it, and I know about that.
yeah.
Falling at 51, like, you know, tit, 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 like if your little foot moves you do to stay safe,
Yeah.
they're not as good as they used to be.
No. I'm a subvert skater that was trying to skate a mini ramp because
Yeah.
I haven't skated vert in years. But you're
Yeah.
inspiring me to actually try to go do that again.
Yeah, well, Tony will have you. I know that. He's a huge fan of people that want to try and drop in on his
Okay.
ramp.
Okay.
he will let that happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit sadistic, quite frankly.
Because I saw Mike.
He's like, yeah, totally. And I'm like, man, he's just telling that guy totally?
Yeah.
I would tell that guy, don't do it.
I saw that big guy drop in on there.
You got a better one. Apparently some guys came to do like what was it? They had the scientist jackets on.
Oh, wow.
And they were younger guys, like 25 or something, and they have some show and they're doing like the theory on how it works, how Tony does skateboard tricks. So then they do this shoot, they get him doing this trick or whatever, and they try to explain it or whatever the fuck they're doing. And then one of the guys goes, I skate, or I used to skate. I would like to try and drop in on your ramp. And Tony's like, oh yeah, for sure. And this guy, who isn't good enough, fucking does go, like he dropped in and just fucking boom, shoulder block, shit his pants.
Holy shit.
Oh, like Tony said the guy farted.
You know, he really shit his pants.
But we're watching, he played the video. I wish we could play the video
Holy
of this show.
Fuck. But he's all padded up, right?
Tied in
you padded
later.
him up?
Oh yeah, helmet,
Okay.
all the pads.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
But dude, that ramp's 13 foot high.
It's scary as fuck.
your pads. If you fuck up, the pads aren't helping you. But it was a total body slam, you know, like the whole body hit. And I think he was also nervous as fuck.
Of course.
You know, the whole time with Tony Hawk, and any other day I probably wouldn't have dropped in on this ramp because it's way above my skill level.
Yeah.
But we're here and the camera's on and Tony Hawk's helping me, so I'll probably make it. It's like,
course.
dude, it's not. It's like if Floyd Mayweather's in your corner, doesn't mean you're going to win the boxing fight. So this dude eats shit, and then they go over to him like, are you okay? And then Tony said he immediately smelled shit.
Oh, man.
And the guy goes, I farted.
That is probably the best way you could play off shitting your pants.
Yeah,
that's not poop, it's a fart.
Right, but
Yeah.
Tony said that he kept smelling like farts.
Oh,
and I'm like, dude, the
man.
guy shit his pants. Tony's like, you think? And I'm like, yes. Like, who even farts in an open area where you smell that shit for 5 minutes?
I know,
That's
it's a big
poo
place.
in your pants, dude.
Fuck, so the scientist slammed.
Yeah, and Tony thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Jason Ellis here talking about liquid death. I drink it all day. My kids drink it. All my friends drink it. Everybody on the internet is drinking it. All podcast people are drinking it. Moto dudes drink it. Skateboarders drink it.
Metal
Rock
dudes.
stars. Everybody is drinking it. Do you know why? Because it's good. And if you don't, you don't know, you're stupid. You know? Do you want to be stupid or do you want to be hydrated and smart? Liquid death. The black can's got bubbles in it and the white can is water. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It's water, not beer, no energy, just pure water. Good water, too, from what I've heard.
It's cool. It's refreshing. Cans, better for the environment. And people are going to think you're drinking a tall boy a beer when you crack one of these open. I sent my kid to school with one of these.
Yeah.
Took my kid away from me. I'm still trying to work that out
Right.
with the government.
Well, good luck
sure
with that.
are they that it was beer, but it's not. It's ice cold, refreshing alpine water, liquid death.
They've also got sick t-shirts and stuff, too. They're very funny people.
Yeah, and you can get free shipping on all water and merch at liquiddeath.com/Ellis. That's liquiddeath.com/Ellis, or you can grab some at Whole Foods, Sprouts, and even 7-Eleven.
Use the code Ellis fam. We would appreciate it. Hey everybody, do you own a phone? Wow, small world. Nomad are guys that make products. They could be girls too, sorry. And they have phone cases, phone chargers. To me, I have this phone here, and I have this phone charger right here, where it sits. It's elegant. It's got a nice weight to it. It has not broken. My children have fondled this thing, and it still goes. But it sits on the table, and it's classy. It's like the classiest phone charger I've ever had. And if you ever have troubles with phone charge, you lose phone charge, all this, you won't lose this one. And I would get a couple. I'm getting a couple. I get them in my house everywhere because everywhere I go, I can put my phone on a charger because I'm a guy that's thinking I'm always ahead, never flat. What's up?
And take a look at this computer charger I'm using right now. Pure military grade Kevlar. Before the show, Kevin tried to karate chop it.
Right.
Broke his hand.
I usually karate chop right through everything. I didn't even make a dent on that cable.
Yeah,
Right.
Nobody is stopping me from keeping my laptop.
I shot my
fully
crossbow
powered
at
up.
Michael and it ricocheted.
I even I got my stepdad a Nomad wallet for Christmas, and he's still freaking out about it.
He got
Loves
shot,
it.
actually, but thankfully the Nomad wallet.
You're right, he had it right there, yep.
And the people at Nomad are Ellis fam.
That's right.
So you're supporting the show and supporting Ellis fam.
Check out Nomad at nomadgoods.com/Ellis to see what living the nomad life is all about. That's NOMADGOODS.com/Ellis.
It's all fun and games when you get to the top and you look down, though, on that.
Yeah.
For me, it's been a long time since I dropped on a vert. I definitely know I could do it. Take a couple minutes, but yeah, for that scientist guy, whatever. Once you get on the top, you look down. It's like, it doesn't matter what you used to do. This is happening right now.
He took too long too.
Yeah.
You know the deal. If
Yeah,
you
if you
stand there
hesitate-
and look down for too long, it'll fuck you up.
Mm-hmm. But that one big dude, he slammed, he bounced back up. Were you there for that one?
No, but Tony
was
told me the
gnarly,
story about
man.
that one. Apparently, the guy called him and wanted to drop in and skates, and he's pretty athletic for how big he is. And apparently, Tony was like, "Go on the mini ramp."
Practice.
He's got a street course and there's quarter pipes. He's like, "Drop in on this first to
Yeah.
get your legs used to dropping in." So he drops in on there, and Tony goes, "You're dropping out too much. You kind of got to stay with a little more."
Yeah.
And the guy goes, "So I'm ready to drop in on the vert ramp?" And Tony's like, "No." And the guy just goes up on the vert ramp.
Wow.
And Tony's like, "Oh shit, the guy's just going to go for it." And then Tony said again, some advice on the deck. And he goes, man, it was something about not being ready. So just maybe warm up a few more times. And the guy goes, "So just go for it?" And Tony's like,
man.
"No, that's not what I said." And then he just dropped in and ate shit
I saw it, man.
really hard.
Like just head first, like just
Yeah.
like pushed. I don't know. It was
Because
like,
he didn't. Tony was like, he didn't listen to anything Tony said. He could tell the guy had made up his mind that he was going for it, and that's all he could
Yeah.
summon was just make sure you commit to going for it.
I forgot who brought him there too. Was it Rick Thorne or somebody brought him there? I forgot. Because he was doing kick turns at first. I saw he was pumping and getting warmed up. And then I saw the slam, but somebody brought him there. I forgot who it was. Some other skater he's been chilling with. Yeah, he's been skating with somebody a lot. He's trying to get back into it. The pro skater. Fuck, man. But they're boys.
It wasn't Ryan Sheckler, was it?
Yes, I think it was.
Right, because
He
Ryan's
was.
his friend.
It was.
They're from San Clemente or
Yep.
something like that.
So he's been getting him back into skating. You're right.
Yeah, but if you've been skating some skate parks and doing some ollies, it's not vert skating.
It's not, dude. It's
It's
just
just
not.
different, you know?
Yeah.
You're like, "Man, I got my legs back." I'm like, "You haven't got your vert legs yet." And I just don't understand why people want to drop in, don't use the vert ramp first.
Yeah.
Like, use your body, figure out how to pump to the top
That's you saying.
with your own momentum.
Hit a
then
backside
drop in.
grind. Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Because in theory, if you pump all the way to the top and then roll back in, it's almost like you've dropped in.
Yeah.
I agree.
But instead, fuck faces go straight to the top, put their tail over, stand there and go, "Whoa, that's a lot bigger than I thought. Fuck, I don't know if it's a good idea." And then they fucking drop in with their eyes closed because they just scared the shit out of themselves. And then, boom, bouncing off the bottom.
That's why I
That's
used to
how you
like
shit
those.
your pants.
I used to like those roll-ins. See, I could practice
Yes.
on those, and then I could know if I could do the drop-in after. You know.
Yes. Yeah,
Some big
roll-ins
ramps.
came after I'd already learned how to drop in. I learned how to drop in. I don't even know if I've even admitted this before, but there was a ramp that had PVC coping, and some guys figured out a way to put a piece of wood with PVC coping on it with rope on the ends of the wood, and we'd hang it over the vert ramp.
Wow.
And you'd run up and put your tail on it and drop in because it was before mini ramps.
Wow.
So we dropped in
Sounds
like
super
halfway
sketchy.
up. Yeah, it was way. If you could do that, you could definitely drop in because it was so sketchy.
Yeah.
because you had to run up and get your tail on there and then just commit.
Holy shit.
But that day from doing that, then I dropped in.
Yeah.
I tried to axle in before that, and it was the first time I ever did the whip out where you hit your back so hard that you go, you make that noise. And I was like 15. So when that
Damn.
happened, I was like, "Am I dying?" Because I'd never seen anybody have the wind knocked out of them yet. And the first time it happened, it was happening to me. So I kick in and I'm like, "Whoop, go!" And I'm like, "Whoa!" Like I'm just making this sound. I'm like, "I'm not trying to make that sound. Something's coming out of me. Am I dying?" And then it started to wear off. And someone's like, "Hey, man, you got the wind knocked out of you." I'm like, "What the fuck is that?"
Damn.
Yeah, definitely. That took me a long time to kick in because of that slam. That one,
So that's the axle stall, and then you turn and go.
axle stall and turn in.
Yeah, I've
'Cause there
tried
were a
that.
couple of old guys that were doing that instead of tail dropping,
Mm-hmm.
and I thought it made more sense to me,
Yeah.
but it didn't. My buddy didn't get it.
Yeah, the first time I dropped in, there wasn't even any. I've never dropped in on anything with vert, and I was
Good
like,
move.
okay, this'll be fine. It's not too tall. If I do wipe out, I'll be able to walk it off. And I did like a hybrid Mr. Wilson where the board shot out from underneath me,
Yep.
but my back foot just skeeted up like this, and I landed on it with my ass, and the heel of my shoe like went up my ass,
Yeah.
Damn.
and I had a sore bungus for like 4 days.
Yeah. Somehow it always ends up in your ass, Kevin. You notice that?
Yeah, the ass
I
limbs are the worst.
I slammed one time on a skateboard right in my asshole. Yeah. No, it makes sense.
I've done the ones where your one butt cheek stays in one spot.
Oh, butt
and then you
splitter.
spread them. Those are fucking horrifying.
Once
man.
again, Tony Hawk, I'm proving that he is a sadistic motherfucker. Loves butt splitters.
Really?
Like talks about how he hates them, but also is the first person to notify you that it happened to him.
Wow.
Like he'll do it. He's like, "Oh man, butt splitter," and I'm like, "You're getting it right now." He's like, "I'm in it right now, butt splitter." I'm like, "Okay, dude."
It feels like
good
you rip
for
your ass. It feels like you can swear in here, right? It feels like you can rip your asshole. It's fucking
Yeah, one
gnarly.
cheek stays and the other one tries to leave.
It's horrible.
Not good.
I did it so many times. You think it feels like fucking scary as fuck.
Yeah, to
several
me-
times.
Tony's saying that he thought maybe he was bleeding from his anus hole, so he
Dude.
had to like go to the bathroom to check. Like, have you ever done?
Fuck.
You know, you hit something and you're not in a mirror, so you do to see if you're bleeding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
you do a little dab on your
he did
fingertips.
that to his asshole because he thought for sure that his hand was going to come up bloody.
Fuck.
That's
Well, I
how
mean,
much
at
pain.
the level you guys go and the speed you're going,
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. I find it hard to believe that nobody's ever gotten a bloody asshole
I agree.
from a butt splitter.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's happened to somebody, man.
Nah.
It has to have.
It's not the first thing to rip.
Because I've gotten butt splitters before, and I've never come to even a fraction of the level you guys are at.
Mm.
Yeah, but I don't know about the speed. It's more the angle to get your ass to rip. I love this conversation.
Oh, yeah, how
I
you
could do it for
land.
days.
Well, or just what's a popsicle stick too?
What?
The popsicle stick we get shoved like on
Oh, a
yeah.
board in your ass, a direct hit.
yeah, or like on your Johnson. You know what I'm saying? Like you get the popsicle stick thing.
Yeah,
I
if you're
think
doing like a flat ground trick, and then the board just goes directly up and lands on your taint, and you get like
Yes,
a little bit of balance
yes.
on it for a
The
second.
taint.
I
Yep.
knew a vert guy that hit his balls on a handrail and was in hospital for a couple of days. His balls were like this big. He had to be in
Fuck.
hospital for it. Yeah.
I've heard
Mike
urban legends
Yosef,
about.
I'll never forget. I didn't go to hospital, but the conversations of, dude, this guy's balls were like blue, this big. And I'm like, that's a story that stayed with me. I was like, nah,
Yeah.
that guy's. And I remember thinking, this dude was such a vert guy like me. And I'm like, what a fucking madman for attempting a handrail.
Yeah.
I was kind of impressed, even though he didn't make it.
Yeah, I used to do freestyle on a Rodney Mullen board, and I used to do pogoing, so I always jam myself up.
It would slip and go up there.
Yeah, because I do those pogos where I hop on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always fuck myself up on that.
Well, that's your fault.
No,
for
I
doing
love
pogos.
freestyle, though. That was my shit, dude.
That's weird. I've
I
never
entered
heard anybody
contests.
say that.
I entered contests when I was a kid in the 80s, freestyle contests.
No.
Yeah, man. That's what I was saying. I got in Thrasher in 1984. I got a
When
picture.
did you fucking start skating?
I started skating like probably 81, 82 when I was 11 or 12.
Yeah.
So I got in Thrasher for being a skate contest in Narragansett, Rhode Island with Fred Smith. Remember Fred
Yeah,
Smith?
fuck yeah.
Yeah, so I got
I
second
did
place.
a demo with him when I was 16 in Australia. The Elva guys let me skate in their demo.
Did he have dreads and shit?
Fuck yeah, they
Damn.
did. They all did.
I grew dreads back then. I wanted to be like those dudes. I love
Yeah,
that
Craig
shit.
Johnson, John Gibson,
Craig Johnson.
Dave Duncan, who was already like just partying so hard that he was falling off on grinds. And I was back when I was 16 and I was like, how can he even be pro? You know, like just such little shithead. Just everything's a contest.
Yeah.
I shouldn't have been in that demo. Like I was trying to show up, show them up. And I'm like, that's so disrespectful. Like,
They were so cool looking, dude. I know they weren't. Were they Alva or Dogtown? Because they were from East
Alva.
Coast. Yeah, but they were so cool. They were almost like pretty boys, but kind of
Daggers.
gnarly. The daggers, yeah, with the
he's still
dreads.
daggering
and-
it up.
Damn. Yeah, he's got a band too, the Loud Ones, Fred Smith.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw John Gibson in Utah last year.
Wow.
Yeah. Like at that Utah demo, just said, hey man, how's it going? And someone's like, you remember fucking Tex, right? I'm like,
Wow.
holy shit, dude. And he's like, hey man.
You remember
I
Bill-
follow him on Instagram now because I was like,
Oh, shit.
I didn't even know you were.
Around.
Yeah.
You remember Bill Danforth?
Fuck yeah, dude.
Badass, bro. I got to
Yeah.
meet him the past 10 years somewhere. I heard he was going to be somewhere, and I brought my original deck my wife has, whole setup. He signed it and shit. He was ill. The first shaved head kind of dude.
Yeah,
like,
he was one of the first guys in Australia too. One of the first
wow.
pros. Yeah, he did. His move was the fuck. Every now and then he'd make it too. He would do. What is it when you come up backwards? I love this. Fuck. I can't. He'd come up backwards and he'd foot plant like a gay twist, but a foot plant one.
I know what you're talking about.
And he'd take it to rock and roll.
Oh shit!
So he'd half foot plant and then land in a rock and roll. So it was a 360 rock and roll, but with a foot plant in it.
Oh shit!
And he'd land and snap it, because he couldn't do aerials.
Okay.
But he had like all these weird little layback grinds and all that kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
he was sick.
But they were his own
aggressive.
thing. Like nobody had maybe 8 of his things that nobody did.
Yeah. Jeff Phillips too. I love Jeff Phillips. Illest bonuses, bro.
That dude was that's a different beast entirely. That guy, no disrespect to the rest of the guys, but that guy was one of the greatest skateboarders ever. Like I've heard McTwist stories about that guy. Like McGill learned McTwist, and then Tony and Jeff Phillips were and I believe Lester Kasai were the first guys to make it after that. Lester made a couple, ate shit, stopped doing them. Tony obviously got him down, but he was spinning sideways. But who was I just talking about?
Jeff Phillips.
Jeff Phillips apparently was doing him in Texas with no pads on.
Wow.
Like he had him
He's
down.
a big dude too.
Yeah. Because I saw him do like a 6-foot fronted ollie in like 88 or something. And I was like, that's not even possible.
And then when you talked briefly that day we skated about Chris Miller, who I think is very nobody really talks about him like in their top whatever. I know we talk about him.
He's
like
my
his
number one,
indies, his
easily.
front side, his style, the way he twists his shit. Like
it's a weird thing to know that somebody doesn't, because he still rips.
Yeah.
He wins that. I mean, I don't think he goes in anymore. Maybe they haven't had it for a couple of years because of the pandemic, but he wins that the Vans Upland pool. He wins that easily, and then the guys in the pros, the younger guys, say that if he went in that, he'd fucking win that too. Like because he's still that
rips
good.
It, yeah.
Yeah, he's amazing. His son Zach is also an incredible vert skater.
Really?
Incredible.
Is he from Cali? Those guys from Cali? Okay.
I babysitted him when he was 2.
Wow.
Yeah. First child I ever was responsible for.
That was scary, right?
I was fucking stressed. It's Miller's kid as well. It's the God's kid.
Yeah.
And I'm not worthy of taking care of a child.
It's stressful.
But he lived.
Yeah.
He made it. He's still
through.
here. I kept him alive.
It's crazy being like a big kid that we are, and we're also parents.
Yeah, but do you think that's a good thing for your kids? Because I feel like that's the thing that I have with my kids is that you can talk to me because I'm not your friend, but I'm definitely a lot more easygoing when it comes to whatever things you're up to.
100%, and especially all the things you've been through, but also just like your open-mindedness and that you are a skater, you're heavily tatted, you're not the typical looking parents, dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then I surf or skate with my son. He goes to shows. Like, it's an interesting bond, like the generation we're from. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I wish I was a little bit more social with the other kids' parents.
I'm not either. And when I go to these things, I'm with the fucking
that
weirdo.
Makes me feel so much better.
Dude, I love talking about this.
We don't have anything in common. I've tried to do it once at a soccer game. Though, like I'm getting my backyard renovated. I'm like, I know. I would never do that. That's fucking lame.
Like, I don't. I used to serve lunch. My son went to Larchmont Charter.
Wouldn't bring it up, you know.
And I said we have to serve lunch and give our hours there. And so I'd be serving lunch, and they, tattoo man. Everybody was super cool, but I felt so weird, like serving lunch, but I had to give my hours for the school. And then like hanging out the soccer games, and the parents are like so aggressive on the kids, and I'm just chilling, like have fun. Like they're so serious about it. My son was just having fun, but like, and just trying. What do you do? I play music. What kind of music? I like punk rock. What's it sound like? Well, we're not as melodic as Green Day. We're not as hard as Metallica. We're called hardcore. What's hardcore? Hardcore, is that porn? Is that like, it's hard to explain. It's hard to explain to like a normal person in society. At the same time we are, because, we own places, we pay our bills, we pay our taxes. Do you know what I'm saying? We are adults, but we get to do what we love. So I feel like that really keeps us young. I don't know.
Yeah, because I can tell they can barely understand what it is you do.
Yeah.
And I think it's not that technical. Everybody else understands it. What kind of life have you led where you don't understand that I could skateboard for a living and then be a podcaster? People do it.
Especially now. I mean, it's pretty more, And tattoos.
But the tattoos do throw I hate saying it, normal people off.
Even in 2022, you think? Because I feel like now
Yes.
a lot of people have tattoos. It's not as shocking as it was
as much
for
as
us.
us.
Yeah,
There's a different level.
Yeah.
When you have as much as us, something's wrong. And I agree. I think there was something wrong, but I think at this point, when you're looking at a guy who's covered in tattoos and he's in his 50s, he probably figured it out.
Of course.
Because he's still here. Because the rest of us that look like this, if you don't figure it out, you kind of die.
Yeah.
Because you're doing the wrong thing. You were rebelling against something in your childhood.
100%.
Something was powering you that was you were frustrated with. Like it's kind of like our game. Like tattoos, the pain of it.
Yeah, I'm so addicted to it.
Feels like you're home.
Yeah, I'm so addicted to it still, and I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
And I look forward to it, but then when I get, I'm like, fuck, I can't believe I'm still doing this. But then I just think about more shit. Like I saw one of my guys in my band took a picture of me naked in the shower in Europe last summer, and I saw myself. I was like, holy fuck, I'm covered. But then I saw like a teeny spot that wasn't. I was like, fuck. So I'm just hyper focusing on that one spot, like down by my taint area. I'm
That's
like,
where I've lived. That's where I started. You and I are right in my only area I don't have is in my groin area.
Me
and
too.
I
Just go and get matching taint tattoos.
bro, tainted love tats.
I'll get mine. I'll get your face. You get mine. No,
But yeah,
well, I got
It's
a mermaid the other day because
the other day
Katie is the person that Katie's has the tattoos where she's covered.
Okay.
Like in here, she's got
Oh,
tattoos,
shit,
and I'm
girl.
like, I'm cheating. To me, I've always felt like I'm cheating because people are like, man, you have more tattoos than Katie. I'm like, nah. Because when it gets near my taint and butt area, I kind of like, I don't want to get anybody.
you have
in
your
there.
full ass, everything.
Yeah, I got ass tattoos, but I don't
Yeah.
have like in here.
That's all I have.
tattoos. Yeah.
So that's all I have is down there, and I got to do it because
Me too.
I have these
I know.
just white skin showing.
Yep.
But I
It's
don't
not
want
right.
to do my taint. You know, I don't want to do my Johnson.
I do.
I did think about it. I did
just
think
don't
about
know
it to
who's gonna
surprise
do
my
it.
wife. I was going to do a surprise my wife and
Who's
do
gonna
like.
do it though?
I got friends who have like sleeves and shit, bro.
On their dick.
Yeah,
Dick sleeves.
yeah, a bunch of people I know.
I would do that.
Wow.
I don't know about a dick sleeve, but I would like one cool thing on my
Yeah,
dick.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was going to surprise my wife with like a half of a moon or something. I don't know because her name is Moon. I don't know, but I guess
Kind
it's-
of romantic, I guess.
I guess, but it's like, and I've signed all these.
It's also very confident.
I said I never tattoo my hands. I have all this signed things I wrote. Toby Morse, 2015. This tattoo shop. I'll never get tattooed again. Like I kept trying to stop. I don't know why. I was trying to give myself all these rules. And I made a deal with my wife. I never do
Why
my
are you trying to
hands.
stop?
I don't know, man. I just went crazy. I can't stop. This is my. I don't use the word addiction because that's a serious word. I love this. I can't stop doing this. You know what I mean? And I'll go over
anybody.
shit. I'll go over shit. I'll get something. I did laser a couple times. That shit sucks.
Yeah.
It's brutal, dude.
Yeah, I never. My daughter. I made my daughter do it because she tattooed herself, and I was
Mm.
like, "You're getting that lasered off."
How old was she when she did that?
16.
Yeah, my son wanted to get hand poked in high school, and I was like, dude,
that's what she did. She
you can go to
hand
any
poked herself.
like, look, me and you could connect them with any tattoo artist in the world they wanted. But I'm like,
Told
why
her
don't
she
you
could
do
get a
that?
tattoo a year early, but it has to be from my tattooist. And
Totally.
then she fucking stick and poked some deformed skull on the back of her leg. I was like,
Wow.
what the fuck?
So you made it get taken off?
I made her laser. She did two little, they're like real little on the back of her ankle. And I made her go laser treatment. And I watched the laser people not do as good a job as I know they could do. Because I'm like, oh, I see what you're doing. You're making us come in and come
More,
in. Come in.
they do that, dude.
Yeah. And I was like, that's offensive. And I'm like, they're dull enough now to do a good tattoo over it.
Yeah.
So for her 17th birthday, I know her friends watch the show now. Yeah, she may or may not get a tattoo. Who knows?
Well, she bummed you made her take it off. She bummed about getting lasered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I took her to my tattoo guy, so because she wants to hang out and get in the know. And then all the tattoo guy they all go, oh, it's not bad. I'm like, motherfucker, don't say it's not bad. It's bad. And then they're all laughing at me because I'm trying to tell them to tell her that her tattoos are bad. No, the skull's pretty good. I'm like, dude, stop.
It's a thing though, man. They do in the back of the classrooms and stuff. My son was
Yeah.
telling me it's fucking
Yeah, Katie
crazy.
said that the new thing is shitty tattoos, right? Katie?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah.
people that are actual tattooists that are popular now because they suck.
Oh wow.
Well, the single needle stuff, right?
It's-
Like the
it's stuff that.
Yeah.
What is it, Katie?
Well, there are a lot of people doing like just stick and poke,
Yes.
just like hand, no machine involved. But then there's also people getting stuff with machines, just
True.
really simple, looking like something you would just doodle on your notebook. And like
Yes.
that's the only thing that people are getting now. It's blowing my mind.
Yeah, to look like
She's right.
Pete Davidson and like the SoundCloud rappers and shit.
Who's getting his removed, supposedly. It's
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. But like this, I know she's saying like little words or just lines or stick figures and
Yeah.
almost like maybe jail style tats. I don't know. It's interesting.
When I was in high school, we used to just sneak off and pierce each other.
You pierce yourself?
Yeah. I got my buddy, this was, I don't know, 98. So it had different connotations back then, but he pierced my tongue
Wow.
with a safety pin.
Oh,
Jesus.
So he held my tongue out and he was like, "You ready?" And I'm like, "Uh-huh." And he fucking jammed it through and my tongue slipped out of his grip. So, you feel pain like that. Your first instinct is to pull away from it. So I tried to pull my tongue back in my mouth, but I had a big safety pin skewering it. So it like clinked on my teeth and stretched out. And then he was looking at it. He's like, "Oh, dude, it's crooked. I got to redo it." And I was like, "Oh, leave it. I don't care." And he's like, "Too late. Already took it out." Flap! Puts it through again. And then he had a spare barbell from one of his old piercings that he lined up with the bottom of the safety pin and shoved that back up through.
Fuck.
And obviously that thing's wider than a safety pin. So
Yeah.
it like retore it all over again.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah. And my tongue swelled up like a tennis ball.
Did you take it out? Or did you actually get it to stay?
Yeah.
in there?
It stayed. It healed up. It stayed. And then my sister told my mom, "Hey, I saw something shiny in Kevin's mouth."
Oh, damn.
And I got busted. I had to take it out.
Damn. She snitched on you.
I love how you thought that you were going to get away with fucking barbell in your tongue for the rest of your life in front of your parents.
Yeah, I know.
They'll never see it.
I never pierced anything. Yeah, I've never done it. Yeah. Missed my nose probably, I think, in the 90s.
You did it.
No, I said it done,
Okay.
whatever. That was the thing in the 90s. Early 90s.
One time I got my nipple pierced because I walked past a tattoo shop and there was a hot chick in there doing piercings. So I went in there and got my nipple pierced by her.
And how was that experience?
It wasn't as cool as I thought it would be. Did you fuck her? No, she wasn't into me.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no.
Did you keep it in after and kept it for a while?
Nah.
Wow, that's a sick move. It's a serious move.
She was hot.
I feel you.
And I was bored.
Okay.
Those two are lethal.
Yeah. I let my buddy pierce my taint once. That was a bad idea.
You win.
You're joking, right?
No, I
he's
swear.
not. This is the weird, yeah.
Are you for real?
Yeah, and he actually worked at a tattoo shop as their resident piercer. So they conspired behind my back when I said I was going to do this and pierced it with, I think, like a 6 gauge or an 8 gauge. So when he pulled the tube out to actually pierce my taint, it was as thick as a number 2 pencil. And I was like, "Get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me." He's like, "Dude, you're committed. You have to do it." So I just let him.
Your friends are the worst.
That was super
I
painful.
love how he's like, "It's
Oh,
not
yeah.
working." No, you're good. We're committed. Like, I'm committed, motherfucker. It's my taint. How about no?
Fuck, maybe I should tattoo mine if you did that. It wasn't that bad, huh? Damn. Fuck.
It
Wait, did you
sucked
say
and I waddled a
you
little
tattooed
bit.
your taint?
No, I'm saying like that's the space we talked about. I know.
I don't know if I would tattoo my taint.
Yeah. Like what's
Into
the
the
point?
taint area, but like a taint tattoo.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah.
I just don't know what I'd put there.
I know. That's the thing. I have so much. I don't know what to put there. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Put a spider web or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh, yeah.
Because my
Yeah,
ass is
good
all
point.
spider
I
webs.
do like, I've seen a couple of girls that have like spider webs like or tattoos around their asshole. It's pretty cool.
Oh, yeah. I've
And it
seen
makes
those.
me feel like, oh man, that spot is available. So if you don't do it, you're not really entirely tattooed. And I use my butt a lot now, so it would be like cool to have pictures on it.
You get, what's that weird squiggly language shit that's on the ring from Lord of the Rings?
pictures on it.
Yeah, because it's like brings some more action to the game. You know, whoa, cool bonus. You know,
Yeah, I got my whole ass spider web. This shit was gnarly, dude.
wait, you did?
Yeah, my whole ass is a spider web. But I got 2 portraits. I got Prince on one side and Robert Smith on the other.
nice.
Wait, and where's the spider web?
All around it.
How far does that go?
Goes deep, dude. Except for that area. Like it goes in.
Oh,
It goes in the
okay.
cracks.
So you're pretty
Yeah,
close.
yeah, shit sucked though. You don't think the ass would hurt? It's brutal, man. It was brutal.
Yeah, my ass tattoos hurt a little bit.
Yeah, and my shit gets swollen, my glands and shit, whatever. You ever
Oh.
have that happen to you?
No.
When you have like, tattoos down there, it gets like all swollen.
Oh,
I don't know
great.
what it's called down there, but yeah. I
Yeah.
had my armpit tattoo. The first night of a tour with this band Alkaline Trio and Newfound Glory, we're going to go on tour for like 5 weeks, and it was like 16 shows in a row. And Juan Puente up north, he did my armpit. He did a spider web, and I had a show. I had shows in the right. I don't know why I did it that day, and I had to play shows. So I had plastic on my arm, trying to sing, jump around. It was all swelled up. It was fucking gnarly, but it was a great tattoo. It came out great.
Didn't get infected?
No,
Right.
and that was before the Tegaderm stuff too.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that shit.
Everybody. Wait, the numbing stuff?
No, the stuff you put on now for a couple of days, you take it off. It's like new skin.
I get rashy with that. So I can't do it.
Yeah,
If I
some
leave it
people
on for a
have
couple
that.
of days, I get a rash from having it on for a couple of days.
Oh, I haven't gotten that at all. Is
Yeah.
that super new?
And that's been around for a couple of years. You have to.
Yeah,
You're
everybody
supposed to
does
spray
it.
alcohol around it first or something in the area because you can't get rashes and shit. It's
Yeah.
kind of gnarly.
Katie doesn't get the rash, and I do. I don't know.
I love it. I love it to be able to like still work out and have a brand new tattoo. Or
They all heal differently now.
I know
I
it
feel like
does.
people are just more professional and how much they apply the ink. I feel like back in the day, it was a lot more about being in pain. So your tattooist was like a frustrated, angry person.
Yeah, heavy-handed.
Yeah, being super heavy-handed. So you would bleed a lot more.
Mm.
Like I would be bleeding all over the place. And the scabs were crazy.
Yeah.
And now, like I just got this whole inside of my leg done. Big fucking mermaid. It didn't flake for like a day, but lightly. You know, like
Yeah.
I moisturized it and then that was it.
You don't put stuff on it, really?
I put cream on it, but
Yeah.
I take that thing off because I'll just get
Yeah,
rashed.
my
up.
wife dry heals all hers. It's fucking hard. It's fucking like, how do you do that?
wow.
What's dry? What do you
She
mean?
doesn't put nothing on it. She just lets it go, man. It's crazy. Some people do that.
But it works.
Yeah. Back in the day, it was like A&D women, all those like oily type things you had to put on your stuff, Neosporin early on. But
Yeah.
I don't miss any of that shit.
No, I got my whole side done once years ago, and this was when the guy was still telling me, put Aquaphor on every day,
Oh, yeah,
like
Aquaphor.
multiple times a day
Yeah.
for a month, and it blocked all my pores.
Oh, yeah.
So I broke out in all these gross, like razor burn looking
Ugh.
zits. I look like a zombie. It's fucking disgusting.
Dude, I would never expect this guy to be the tatted up, fucking pierced.
Yeah, he's
He just,
a guy. Why do you think he's on the show?
He's just
Yeah,
really mild mannered. I like it, man. It's interesting.
I'm kind of a dumbass. Yeah.
Yeah, we need.
I don't see that, but I'm just saying.
The smart guy is not on the show today because he got COVID. But the rest, so you're just on the dumbass show today.
I'll expect Ellis to have his taint pierced, honestly. Not you. Not
Hey,
you.
fuck you, Toby. All right.
Yeah, I'm all about the misdirection.
Never even thought about it. Okay.
All right, okay. But yeah, see, nothing shown. I like that. Like secret guy. I like that.
I got a staph infection off a tattoo once. My whole arm.
Ooh.
This one with the smoke stuff.
Uh-huh.
So I had all the tattoos, and then he was like, "I'll fill in all the gaps with the smoke and lightning," and the gray had something in it that was infected. So 3 days later, I'm like, "Why do I look like I got like little pimples starting to show up?" And then my whole arm started to go red,
Ooh.
started to hurt. Went to the doctor. He's like, "You got staph."
Fuck.
So I had to be on antibiotics, and I remember telling the tattoo guy, and he's like, "I don't get it.
Mm.
Maybe the water," or he couldn't explain what it was. But
Sometimes white ink does that too. It fucks me
what
up.
does?
The white ink
Oh,
back then, or red ink would stay like swollen or rises up sometimes.
Oh yeah, I knew
From
somebody
back in the day, yeah.
Yeah, that was allergic to red ink, and they didn't know it, and got tattooed, and it looks like scar tissue. It's raised up
It's
like
true, man.
like a
Still.
centimeter. All the red they got is
that's kind of
it's
cool.
really
There's something
weird.
with it. I don't know what it is.
Raised tattoos. Is
Now they
next
get-
level 3D.
Now they got vegan ink.
What?
Yeah, a lot of things vegan.
Wait, there's meat in ink?
No, but there was some shit. Back in the day, there was some shit in there. I swear to God.
Like what?
I don't know, but
Animal products.
they have like vegan ink now. I swear to God.
because there was animal products in the ink.
Maybe don't quote me. There was something in it that wasn't. I don't know what it was. I swear to God, we can look it up. I swear. But now there's like vegan inks.
Wow.
Yeah, so you got vegetables in your skin. It's pretty sick.
I just can't believe it. Man, I feel like
I'm
it's
sure the
one
ink you got is vegan. Whatever you just got.
from the new guy.
Yeah, because everybody's using the shit now. Like, yeah, organic
Yeah.
stuff, and yeah.
it's not the same. 20
No.
years ago, getting a tattoo and getting a tattoo now is not the same.
Yeah, imagine back then saying, "Can I get some gluten-free vegan ink, please,
Yeah.
for my tattoo?"
Yeah,
It's so different.
they wouldn't even tell you what to do. Like unless
Nah.
you had a lot of tattoos, you were just vibe the whole time you were in there.
Yeah.
Like my starter years of tattoos, it was like, who the fuck is this guy? What do you want? Idiot.
People smoking in the shop
Yeah.
and shit.
Oh yeah, yep.
Such a different vibe, man.
Yeah, you don't get a say. You don't get a break. Or sometimes they'll take a break and
Yeah.
then they'll come back and go over the same spot, and you're like, oh.
Well, they'll dry wipe you back then. They would
Yeah.
spray you
Oh
down.
yeah.
It's fucking
when I got
evil.
my head tattooed, there were like a couple people gathered around, just like kind of in awe of how brutal it was because he was super heavy handed. I was like bleeding like a motherfucker.
I heard you bleed a lot on the top. That's
and
what I heard.
people
Yeah.
were just like, fuck, dude. And it was like, I think the first, it's like 6 hours or something for the top, the wolf. It was just like, every time the gun hit me, I was just holding on to the chair. Like I couldn't get away from it.
So it's brutal on the top.
It was 10 times worse than any other tattoo I've ever
That's
had.
what I heard, man. I have like stadium seating right now on the top. I haven't touched. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have to go there soon. But I heard it's brutal, man.
Well, I also feel like if you get the new guy, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Because the guy that I have now, he did the roses on my temple. I was watching fights
Yeah.
on my phone.
Yeah.
Like he was every now and then he tried to talk to me. I'm like, man, I'm trying to watch the fights.
Light-handed and shit, right? Yeah.
But the other one, the wolf, oh my God, dude, I wasn't watching anything. I was holding on for dear life.
I think some dudes love to be heavy-handed back in the day. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It's just like,
It's like
Wanna
a
get a tattoo?
trademark. It stays in way longer. And 20 years from now, it'll still be there. I'm like, they almost, what are you talking about?
I want to see the ones that Kate was talking about, like how those things last, like the single line ones that everybody's getting now, how those are going to end up being, because it is a huge trend right now for sure.
I feel like that started with the Kat Von D super detailed little ones that also were kind of rubbing off a little bit because they were so intricate and light-handed
Yeah.
that they would come off.
And then, yeah, there was some other guy too from Texas. I forgot his name. He was doing like all original. I forgot his name now.
Is it Sean from Texas?
That might be him. Yeah, he was the one who first kind of set that whole thing off. I think.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
Yeah, fine line stuff.
Is it true? I've never met a lot of people with like palm tattoos,
Horrible.
but is it true that they every couple of years you have to redo it because it just pushes out?
I mean, these I got hit twice. That's it. But it's the most painful spot I've done on my body for sure.
Yeah, those are big.
100%.
How's your fingers on the inside?
Those suck too, but those stayed in pretty well too. Yeah,
Eh.
but that's hard. Like the palms.
Yeah.
You have your palms? No.
No.
Yeah, I can see. Oh, yeah, that's a good space right there, man.
Yeah,
Before you do your
fucking
taint,
goddamn it.
you should do that. You should do
Just
those.
made me realize that.
You could do those.
Oh no!
Yo, you could do your lower fingers too, and you could
Oh,
do that
God.
before your taint, dude, for sure. Yeah.
I look forward to that.
You could do like a wolf or something hard on there, bro. It'd be cool.
Yeah, that's about all I get these days.
How often after you got those initially did you have to go in for like a second blasting?
Like a year later or something. I was
Oh,
just
wow,
super
really?
anal about it. Like, oh, a little piece. I like to keep my shit nice. So yeah, but it wasn't that bad. Yeah.
Do you think you'll get it done again?
Nah, they're pretty bold,
If it
right?
wears off. Yeah, it's fine
Yeah,
to
yeah.
me, man.
I just don't like it. It was hard. Like it's pretty fast to get your palms done, but it's just extremely painful.
Yeah, and imagine the healing process afterwards.
Yeah.
Probably a shitty week.
Yeah, it's true. Touching things and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if it's under 2 hours, you can take a lot of pain.
Yeah.
I notice when it gets to 4 hours, for me now, it's very tedious.
Yeah, I can't do 4 hours now. That's crazy. You do that now? 4 hours?
That leg thing was that long.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, and that last half an hour, I was like, okay, I want to go now.
It's plus we're older, man. It's so different getting tattooed when you're older. I swear, man.
It hurts a bit more. You think?
Yeah, it's way different, man. I really, really feel like it is.
I think it's your mindset. Because I feel like there was a time there where tattoos hurt more, and it was because I was less conditioned for pain because I'd had a easy run for a while. And then I started training and dealing with a lot of pain again, just consecutive. And then I remember getting tattooed again from the same person. I was like, I might have got a little soft there for a minute. So I think it's your mindset. I was used to being in pain a lot again.
Yeah.
And then the tattoo didn't seem to bother me as much.
Interesting.
I felt like that
mindset.
when I first got tattoos because I was conditioned to take a lot of pain. So when I first started getting tattoos, I was like, I don't know what everyone's wanking on about. I
Yeah.
didn't feel it.
Yeah.
But then there was an era, my back, where the heavy-handed guy finished my back, did the whole thing. And I was like, I don't know why, but this is really hurting. And you don't say anything. You don't need to say anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm like, fuck. Like as soon as he started, I was like, God, that really hurts.
Yeah.
That's odd.
Well, the outlines usually hurt more, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's that if you have a really big piece, like you're doing 8 hours, you know, the outline is like, man, that really hurt. And then the shading's not as painful. But then fucking 8 hours in, that shading hurts more than anything.
Yeah.
Your skin is just raw from it.
You use the cream ever? The numbing cream?
Not then.
Ever?
Now I do.
Yeah, I've used it before
Yeah,
too.
fuck, dude, the guy's offer. I'm like, hell yeah, put it on. At first, when I was offered it, I was like, No.
Me too. They call it cheaters cream back in the day. Yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
I know.
Like cheaters cream. Like fuck, who are you cheating? The gods of hardcore tattoos? Like fuck them. They can fuck off.
And now they put it on, they wrap you in like saran wrap for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Get you ready. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did it on my ass because I was dying, dude. I needed some shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. Yeah, spray it. I'm not like, oh man, I'm not like I used to be. I'm like, bullshit.
I got my ribs done back in the early 90s. I wish I had that shit back then. It was brutal, dude, just getting that shit done.
Yeah, I think I got mine done drunk, so I didn't feel it.
Well, I was going to ask you that. Did you get a lot of your tattoos when you were fucked up?
Not a lot, because I was under the impression if you got drunk, you would bleed too
Bleed-
much and it would fuck the tattoo.
Mm.
But a couple of drinks, painkiller and a couple of drinks. I
Wow.
did stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's way different than getting them sober,
I
obviously.
got tattooed in Victoria, Canada by 3 people at the same time at a tattoo convention. All just happened organically. And it's like, I want to be in 2. Is that cool, Ellis? I'm like,
What?
yeah, fuck it.
3 people at once?
Yeah. And it was on the back of the knee and on the back of the hamstring. Big ass piece.
Oh, the little ditch back here?
Yeah.
That's the worst, dude.
Yeah, and a guy comes over who's friends with the other 2 guys that are tattooing me at the same time. And the one guy goes, oh, this guy's really good at writing. Is there any writing you want? And I was like, I don't know. Yeah, sure. And then I'm like, Katie, what writing would I want? And we're thinking about a word. And I'm like, Fury. Yeah, okay, Fury. So I've got Fury tattooed on the back of my knee. But it was at the same time as these other 2 guys that were like doing this other stuff. And Katie gave me a painkiller. And I remember going, hey, you got another one of those painkillers? Because this shit is starting to get weird. And then I remember the last half an hour, I was like, this is fucked.
Damn.
But I just, there's a group of people walking around. Like, how's that going, man? It's 3 guys in the back, and these got to be pretty painful. I'm like, I don't barely feel it. I'm like, fucking liar. This
Fury.
is hurting like a bitch.
Do you have ones that you want to get covered up or removed or anything or
Fuck
no?
no.
Yeah.
I don't do that shit.
Yeah.
I've made my mistakes with women. That's the only covers I've ever done.
Okay.
My next
Now-
one's gonna be a cover.
You're what?
My next tattoo is gonna be a cover.
Yeah, because
gotta-
you have really bad tattoos.
I do.
But
Yeah.
they're not even, they're like embarrassing.
Like, what do you got? What are you going to cover up?
He's got jizz tattooed on his fucking leg. You
I
covering
do.
that?
Yeah, that's gonna
Good
be the
call.
cover.
Who
Yeah.
is this guy, man? How did Jason
Tell
find
Toby your stupid story about how you got cum tattooed on you.
How did Jason find you? I just want to know about this. How do you guys know each other?
Sirius XM.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, gotcha.
So I
Come on, you leg.
I used to work at McDonald's, and like anytime me and my buddies,
It's already off to a great
Saved
start.
up.
right? Yeah.
Totally.
That's how all bad tattoo
Yeah.
stories
Used to work
start.
at
I used to work at
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
when I was like 19, and anytime our bank account went above like $200, we were like, okay, we're gonna go blow it on tattoos. And
Smart.
I was young
Investment.
and stupid and didn't put much thought into it. I was just like, tattoo, immediately cool. I don't have to put any further thought into it. So we would go to this tattoo shop in Jersey.
Oh, you're from East Coast. Okay.
Yeah, and we would
Wait,
just,
that
makes
says a
it
lot.
different?
That says a lot. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Is it like weed in the 90s? East Coast
I knew
had
he was
dirt
not from
weed,
here.
and California had the chronic, and I was like, man, I am never smoking there.
I knew you weren't from California, but I
Yeah.
knew it for some reason. Okay, go ahead.
so we would just picture it off the wall.
Yeah.
I didn't even know you could go in there and say like, hey, I want this.
Yeah.
Do this for me. Do this
Yeah.
custom thing.
Fair enough.
I thought you had to pick shit off the walls. So that's what I did. I would always pick shit off the walls. And I saw this one that was like this red, flaming, pissed off skull looking thing.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. I'm going to get that on the back of my leg. And the guy, he puts the stencil on and he starts outlining it, and he did it in black ink
Yeah.
because it was on the wall. It was in red. And when he finished the outline, he was like, do you want the other little sperms in there too? I was like, the little sperms? What the fuck are you and I looked back at it. I was like, oh, shit. Now that it's in black ink, I see it's not flames, it's sperm. And it's one big angry sperm
What the
down the middle.
That was on the wall?
They've got faces
Yeah.
on the end of them. Like, yeah, I want to go in a vagina.
Oh my God.
So I
Who
was
the
just
fuck
like,
did that flash? What the fuck?
I was like, okay, yeah, throw the little sperms in there too. Let's go for it.
Holy shit, dude.
He's easy to
I've never heard of a sperm tattoo
Yeah,
on
right?
a wall.
And this guy's got his complete body covered, and
I know.
you've got jizz on
it
your leg.
sucks. Look at this.
He's got
And it's
only
the
one tattoo
Look
on
at all that fucking
right ass
skin.
leg. Yeah, you got to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
You need to
It,
go.
it could be a lot of things, but yeah, sperm. It's crazy.
When it was in red, it looked like fire.
You could cover that up
I thought it
easy
was-
though.
Yeah.
What's your worst tattoo?
Like the one that I think that's silly.
Yeah. You're like, this was dumb.
Stink. I have one of my calves. I have a whole picture of E.T.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid.
It was my
Do you
favorite.
still really like E.T.?
It was my favorite movie growing up.
What about now?
I mean,
looks a bit silly now, doesn't he, Toby? Kind of look like a rubber doll, really.
I'll keep it 100 with you. If I still watch, I still get emotional when he's in the river.
No,
and he's all white and he's dying.
I'm dying.
It brings me back to my childhood.
Yes, I will laugh to dying E.T. Fuck you fucking emo bastard.
But he has
Don't give up, E.T. You can do it.
But he has like a chain wallet on. He has like an E.T.
Toby, help me.
That was my favorite shit growing up. Anyway, I got E.T. Yeah, that's kind of silly. I guess that's my silliest one. Oh, he's got a pinky ring on. It says bling bling.
I love that one.
It's
so
pretty.
good.
I'll show you after. It's pretty silly.
E.T. is the fucking man. Which one is it? Is he like doing a phone home or is he in the basket on the BMX?
No, he's phone home.
Because that would have been cool. BMX basket tattoo, I would have gone for it. But fucking just him phoning home.
I know. I love that. I don't know why. I love that movie as a kid.
Oh
Anyway.
man, we have to wrap up.
Okay.
We've gone over an hour. So
okay, awesome.
Thanks for being here, Toby.
Thanks for having me.
I can't wait to hang out with your ET tattoo.
Yeah, what's your podcast so people can...
One Life, One Chance podcast.
Nice.
And then you got a children's book. Can people get that?
Yeah, you can get the book at h2omerch.com. I released my first children's book through this company, He Creative. Basically, it's songs from my band and then narrations of the songs, what the songs were inspired by. Yeah.
Oh.
It's fun to make, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So where the pictures represent the song, what it's about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'll read it to you later. I'm stoked to skate with you again. That's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And we have a podcast coming out, me and you. Do we do mine? I'm stoked for that.
Yeah, very happy to be on there.
Nice to see Katie again. This is cool, man. This is awesome. Thanks for having me.
You do great work. You're a great person, man.
Thank
very
you,
happy
man.
to have met you, and I look forward to being your friend for many years. You're a great guy. I feel good about.
I have a connection towards you. It's interesting. Yeah.
It is weird, right? Because I feel like I saw you with Cab, and I was like, good for those guys, fucking hippies, probably because Cab's like so painful to me. I love him, I adore him, but he's like, I'm doing drawing day, and I'm like, worst day ever, drawing day. He's like, I'm in a punk rock band, worst day ever going to see your punk rock band. So I'm like, he's hanging out with Toby. That guy's probably the worst guy ever to hang out with. And then I see the mini ramp, and I'm like, this guy is fucking awesome. Like, I am all about you. Without you even talking, I was like, you skate like that, you're fucking down with me, dude. And
Thank you.
You're an awesome guy.
And I love you said yes. You're trying to be more open-minded to positive things in your life, inspirations, not just shutting them out.
Yeah. Yeah, I actually had one that happened this morning. Hume, the deodorant guys that I invested in, it's great deodorant. They don't use any animal products.
Yes.
They asked me to go on a live workout this morning to watch one of my other team people do a workout and promote the new scent that's coming out. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I go on there and I'm like, and then I go back and I go, what do you want me to do?
Mm-hmm.
They're like, you just make some comments. I'm like, oh, man, you got me up at 8 a.m. to make a fucking comment on a workout video. And then I see the other people from Hume going, get it, girl. You can do it, girl. And I immediately start thinking to myself, morons. Look at you, upbeat fucking idiots. I am not going to be a part of this. And then I caught it in my head. I was like, wow, you're still a natural born negative shithead. Like, these guys are having fun. They're fucking, she's working out, being positive.
Yeah.
Fucking say something. But
And then you typed out, yes, queen.
I know. Well, I said, is it going to make me more attractive? Because I couldn't think of anything positive. I just had to make a joke.
But when I look at you, what I told you in the pod is that when I look at you, I see somebody who fully tatted, you're your own boss, you get to do what you love, you've been through so much shit, you're in a great space with your lady, with your pods, with everything, you're skating again with Tony Hawk. You live from the out, I mean, you live in a dream, and it's like you worked your ass to get where you're at, so you have every reason to be happy, you're in a great place, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's when I see you, I get that energy from you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, because that's how I felt.
You fucking deserve it. You deserve to be happy.
And I wasn't happy. And I'm like, that's not, you can't live like this. Like, anybody else in your shoes would be fucking pumped.
Yeah, I think
now I am.
Yeah, you deserve to be happy and embrace like what you're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Toby.
And Kate, one more question for Kate. When does this guy sleep? That's the only question I want to ask. Like, how many hours does this guy sleep a night?
What? I'm not that.
Because this guy's doing like 3 podcasts today. Sorry, doing some live shit. You're doing so much shit. Like, does he sleep like 5 hours?
You know what? When he does sleep, he has to take sleeping pills to shut his brain off, and then he just kind of conks out, and then he wakes up early again and grabs the phone, and he's right back in it.
Okay,
But
so
there is a point in the night where I can tell he's sort of like shutting off to like have the self-care of not doing anything. It happens around like 10 o'clock, I would say.
Okay. So he gets almost 6 to 7 hours, maybe?
Yeah.
Tops, yeah.
I get 7 at least, right?
Yeah.
I wish I could get 8.
It's so important. Sleep's so important,
Yeah.
dude.
I wish I could get 8. It's very rare. And if I
Yeah.
get 8, it's usually because I'm exhausted, which means I get 8 and I still wake up tired because I was exhausted. So there's never this big payoff of 8 hours sleep and I'm like refreshed.
Yeah.
It's the other stuff I do when I'm awake. If I'm really tired, I'll try and meditate or I'll sauna, try and sweat it out. I cold plunge, wake myself up. I'll do things to fight back. It's not that I love how you make it sound like I just a workhorse. He doesn't stop.
No, but you always
1 hour a day. Did you know that? He's like a nocturnal beast.
No, but you're always doing
really.
something. You're working out. If you know what I mean? You're always doing something. It's awesome.
Sometimes I sit on the couch
I
and
know.
smoke dabs. I told you that too. So it's not that fucking hardcore. You should see me on that where I just go, Netflix.
I want to hang out with you on that sometime. It'd be interesting.
No, you don't. Thanks for being on the show, Toby.
Thanks for having me.
We'll be back next week, everybody. Like and subscribe. Check out that Patreon shit. Don't die.
Thank you, guys.
I know it's.
If you want more Jason Ellis show, sign up for their Patreon at patreon.com/EllisMate for a 2-hour show every Tuesday and Wednesday. To watch full episodes of the Jason Ellis show, subscribe to us on YouTube at youtube.com/The Jason Ellis Show. And don't forget to follow the crew on Instagram at Wolfmate, at Tullywood, at Kevin Kraft, at Underwearwolf, and at The Jason Ellis Show.
Meow, 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 meow.